Peace. What's good, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Let's discuss and talk about SummerSlam. We're going to go over the match card, and I'm going to give you guys my predictions for the event, which is tomorrow. I am somewhat excited for the event, simply because I want to see what Triple H is going to do. This is really going to be his first shot at running a major pay-per-view. So this is going to be very interesting to see what Triple H is going to do. The majority of this card is nothing but rematches. So it is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and run it down. There might be a couple of matches maybe added to the card, which you'll probably hear about tonight on the Go Home show for SmackDown. So let's start things off with Bobby Lashley versus Theory for the United States Championship. So I have Bobby Lashley winning. Like, why the fuck not? I like Theory. I love what they're doing with Theory. But right now, my boy Lashley needs to hold on to some form of championship gold until he's able to become the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. Hopefully. We can hope, right, guys? We can fucking hope. Damn it. So I do expect Lashley to retain and win. Next, Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. So far, this has been an okay little feud. I think McAfee probably will win. It makes the most sense. Corbin is just there just to be there. We all know that he's a mid-card guy. And I think that he'll be an upper mid-card guy now that Triple H is there. So, it's interesting to see what they're going to do with McAfee. But I do think that Pat McAfee will win. Next, the Usos versus the Street Profits with the special guest referee, JayThat'sMe, Jeff Jarrett. So Jeff Jarrett, in my opinion, has no business being involved in this match. Makes no sense. He has no issue with either team. There's no point of him even being involved. This is just a Vince McMahon thing because of the fact of the matter is Jarrett is from Nashville, so why not? They're in his hometown, so yeah, I guess. But who I think is going to win here is probably the Usos. It's going to be one of the matches of the night. The Street Profits aren't going to break up. I do see them getting a decent sized push now that Triple H is running things. But they're not going to win the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. It's just not going to happen. It makes no sense. And with Triple H being there, there's no way they're going to break up these Street Profits. So the Street Profits are in good hand. They're in good hands with Triple H. So they're not going to break them up at all. But I do expect for the Usos to retain. Next, Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This is what I think is going to happen. I think that Charlotte Flair will make her return, and she'll cost Ronda and Liv will retain, and I do think probably around the next premium live event, Liv will lose to Charlotte, and then it'll set up for, while we're going into the fall, a feud between Ronda and Charlotte. So I think I'm going to stick with that. It makes the most plausible sense. It makes the most logical sense. A lot of people would have to agree that Liv isn't going to be a long champion. She's not going to have a long reign. She's going to have more so of a transitional reign, and those can last for anywhere between a month to 2 months. So I'm just going to be generous and give her like a 2-month reign, and that's going to kind of be it. Bianca Bel-Air versus Becky Lynch rematch. I do think that Bayley is going to get involved, and Bianca's going to retain, and then it'll be Bayley versus Bianca. They're going to have that feud continue on. So those are my predictions for the women's matches, and I did think those are plausible. Those would be really good major returns for the women's division on their aspect of things. The Miz versus Logan Paul, which should be fun. Logan Paul is just going to basically probably be a part-timer. And then again, he might do this full-time. I mean, he looks good. He's great. He gets the business. He understands it. I wouldn't be shocked if Logan Paul does win, and then we can kind of have another match between the two down the line, maybe around, maybe at the next Saudi event, whatever it's going to be called. So whenever they go over to Saudi Arabia. Next, a really fun match I'm looking forward to. The Judgment Day versus the Mysterios. No disqualification. There are several things that they can do here. They could have Dominic turn, which is what they're probably going to more likely do, or that they can have Edge come out and cost Judgment Day. I think it'll probably be a swerve. I think we'll get a double turn where Edge will turn face. Edge will be a face, and Dominic will be a heel. And I do think we're going to get a double turn. I do think that Judgment Day will win, because I've been reading and keeping up with certain sites online saying and speculating that Finn Balor is supposed to be getting a mega push, like a really, really big, huge push, now that Triple H is back in power. So I wouldn't be shocked if that happens, but my money is on Judgment Day winning, and then we'll see Edge make his return, and we will also see Dominic turn on his father and join the Judgment Day. So that makes the most sense. And I think that's the end of the card, because my bad. We got Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the 1,000,005th time. Who gives a shit? It's going to be a last man standing match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Roman Reigns is going to win here. I think Theory will attempt to do a cash-in, but it'll be a failed cash-in. So there's that, but I'm not really excited for Brock and Roman. But there are probably going to be a couple of more matches added to the card. Probably Gunther will be added to the card. Seth Rollins is supposed to take on somebody. We all know that Rollins is not going to miss SummerSlam. He's not. So I have a few people in mind, a few picks in mind who could face Rollins. One, it could be AJ Styles. Another one, it could be Mustafa Ali. Another one could be Ricochet. But my main pick, Johnny Gargano. I think that would be pretty cool. Now that Triple H is taking over. We all know that Gargano is not going to be in the main event scene, and that's not going to happen. But Gargano could be a solid mid-card act, as well as in the tag division. You know, I think we'll probably see a reuniting of DIY. So I think that's plausible as well. And I wouldn't be shocked if Tommaso Ciampa, if he cost Miz in his match against Logan Paul. But I do think that it'll be Seth Rollins versus Johnny Gargano. I think that makes the most sense. Everything else also seems plausible, but that right there is the most plausible. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if it's, you know, Gargano or Ali, Ricochet. We know Gunther's going to be on the card anyway. Now that Triple H is in charge, we already know that the mid card titles are about to be elevated. They're about to be elevated like they've always should have been. So yeah. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my videos. SummerSlam should be interesting, to say the very least. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.